So I hope they'll bring it back.
Definitely. Thank you, Mr. Showtime.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right. My next question for you is, what are your memories of teaming with Andre the Giant as the Colossal Connection?
It was an honor. You know, my goodness, it was a great thing to me in my career also, in that matter of, you know, having Andre as my partner. It was an honor, really, to be on his side and travel with him, and you know, all that good stuff. You know, and that was the only time that I was a champion there with WWF as a tag team champion with Andre. So it was a great thing. You know, it was a great thing to know him and know a lot of things about him. You know, when we traveled together, and you know, it was a good thing. I wish that we were young. You know. Again, you know, in that matter, but of course, you know, when he was younger, you know, there was nobody tag with him, so he was a man on his own. So I'm not sure, but I believe that was the only time he tagged up with somebody that long. You know what I'm saying? As tag team champion also.
Definitely.
Right. Those are definitely some great moments, and I loved watching them. And what I'm wondering as well is, what is your relationship with Hulk Hogan like?
Great thing. I'm one of those people that I have a great relationship with everybody. Hulk Hogan was, you know, like he said, he was a brother, you know, and a great champion for our time. You know, he was. You know, for the guys, he was a very good champion. No selfish, no, you know, he'll help you. He'll give a hand for anything that you want. You know, a lot of guys that we live here in Florida, you know, it was great. You know, and he's still great. He still have something going. You know, he'll call, and you know, when we see him, you know, it was just like you know, yesterday when we used to wrestle together. So Hogan, you know, he was a you know, a great person, and I'm sorry for what's happening right now with his family. But you know, when last time I was with them, you know, the family were great, and I wish it was still the same. But you know, things happen. So I wish them the best, and I hope, you know, everything will come back. You know.
Definitely.
Oh gosh, yeah. Meng, the question I got for you is, brother, what are your memories of wrestling the Ultimate Warrior?
The Ultimate Warrior, great wrestler, you know, great body, and you know, he was one of our in that time, you know, with Hogan also. Those are the days that he came in with the days that everything was going bigger and bigger, you know. So, sure. And you know, of course, now is you know, it's unbelievable. But you know, those days, as you all know, with you know, WrestleMania, and it was good. It was a great addition to the business.
Definitely.
Most definitely.
I wanted to know, whose idea was it for you to be called Meng and become Colonel Rob Parker's bodyguard in WCW?
It was great. You know, Colonel Parker, he was a good man, you know, to be around. You know, really, he was fun. He was, you know, he came from a wrestling family, promoters. You know, and so, you know, I was kind of you know, that was the first time I met him. I heard of him and his brothers and his family, but that was the first time, you know. He was down to earth, you know. He didn't, you know, think of because of where he comes from and the family, in wrestling. It was just one of us, So I liked it. It was a great thing. With the whole deal there with him as our manager. With Slater, Dick Slater, and them. The family. It was good. I enjoy him very much.
Definitely.
What was it like being part of the Dungeon of Doom?
The Dungeon of Doom, that was another thing, too. I wish you guys can see it, Those days were perfect for us, especially for me. I was at home, and we're taping out of Universal, and, imagine, guys, this is, there were times there that we have to have some taping, in the middle of the night and stuff like that, out of Universal. And, it was fun. The Dungeon of Doom, it was fun, with all the guys goof around and, things like that. It was, we start to see, even WWE days, you start to see the different side of wrestling.
Right.
You have more taping and you have more fun, midnight taping, it become like Hollywood movies and stuff like that, So that was, it gave me back a laugh on the Dungeon of Doom. It was crazy.
Wow, outstanding.
Great.
Well, just even kind of speaking of that, because it was a phenomenal sight just to be able to see. What was it like wrestling in a Tower of Doom match at WCW Uncensored in 1996?
Tower of Doom. It was good. These are the things that you look back at it and see the difference of both companies. Start going, with the ratings against each other, or not against each other, but who can, make a better a deal or a better whatever they call it, and at that moment, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
From the first match to the last match, for that pay-per-view and WrestleMania, so you start to see that, with the both sides, and they start bringing some different names for their pay-per-views, you know what I'm saying? So those are the things that it was good. I enjoy it.
Phenomenal.
What was it like feuding with Bill Goldberg?
Goldberg, it was great. I wish that they went on a different side of it, with me and Goldberg,
Yeah.
I remember that night that they, pushed me so hard, just all night long, and, got beat by the same night also, by Goldberg. I wish that they went a little different side of it. If we sit and watch the tape right now, I'll tell you exactly where it should be changed. But, hey, that's what they wanted, and it's not. I enjoy it. I enjoy working with Goldberg because that was my kind of work. I worked a little, snuck and, harder, and I'm one of those guys that, that keep the business to make sure it's, real inside and outside,
Yeah.
So, when Goldberg, came in, he likes that, and that's why, even though they beat me, we were still wrestling against each other because every time we step in there, it was good. No matter how long or how short he was, I believe you get excitement out of it,
Definitely.